Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Zhao Liying's divorce agreement has a hidden secret. Feng Shaofeng revealed the secret for the first time after 4 years. His career peak was actually because of Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng. This pair of former entertainment industry golden boys and girls are now wonderful. 4 years later, one has become a powerful actor nominated for Magnolia, and the other is looking for a new direction in period dramas. This is not a shocking reversal of "oh my god," nor is it a metaphysical prediction of looking forward to the future, but a real situation in the entertainment industry. Back then, the two were on the set of Do You Know, one wrapped in a military coat and reading the script, and the other soaked in cordyceps in a thermos cup. This picture, if you don't know, you might think it's a Wong Kar-wai movie, full of contrasting literary style. The two are sweet in the play, but they have their own way of life outside the play. A hard-working woman from a rural area in Hebei, and a nobleman who grew up in Shanghai. This combination is more refreshing than soy milk with fried dough sticks. Zhao Liying, a junior college graduate, has fought her way from a talent show to the queen of the 10 billion box office, a true representative of poor family counterattack. She returned to filming 5 months after giving birth. Even 996 has to admit defeat with this energy. Look at Feng Shaofeng again. He has been going to the Canton Fair with his father since he was 10 years old. He is a reserve of business elite. He graduated from the Central Academy of Drama, drove a Porsche to join the crew, and had 3 houses in Shanghai before he became famous. With this configuration, it is not an exaggeration to say that he is a winner in life. The consumption concepts of the two are even more different. Zhao Liying is very careful in the supermarket, and Feng Shaofeng doesn't even blink when buying limited edition sneakers. One regards sponsored jewelry as a treasure, and the other regards a $1 million watch as a toy. This is not a different consumption concept, it is simply a creature from 2 planets. How can the life of a wealthy family be so easy? The Feng family is an old textile family. In 2019, Zhao Liying gave birth to a child in the VIP delivery room of Union Hospital. Feng's mother took 3 gold medal confinement nannies to command. This scene, those who don't know would think they were filming a Qing dynasty drama. While the mother-in-law was thinking about getting the child to Shanghai Hukou, Zhao Liying was still thinking about the script on the delivery bed. Is the cordyceps fish moi in the confinement melotonic or a jackal? I guess only Zhao Liying herself knows. The secret battle at the Feng family's dinner table is more exciting than any palace fighting drama. When Zhao Liying replied to a work message, her mother-in-law brought out the old saying a woman's virtue lies in her lack of talent. Controlling her diet for filming was interpreted as disliking the food of her mother-in-law's family. Even choosing an early childhood education class for her child can trigger a century-long debate between the returnees and the locals. However, in the matter of property division, the two showed the decisiveness and neatness of business elites. 17 companies were split and reorganized like building blocks, clean and neat. Zhao Liying kept the base camp of Hessen Media, while Feng Shaofeng turned to the capital market and played the game of making money. What's more, the film and television studio they jointly opened was cancelled 3 months before the divorce, which is faster than the delisting of listed companies. 4 years later, Zhao Liying has become the real-life version of Su Bangsha. On the red carpet of the Magnolia Awards, her confident and calm smile reminds people of the saying money is steel, people are iron. As for Feng Shaofeng, although he was criticized for half-permanent costume in The Legend of the Ancient Sword, the movie The King of the Sky he invested in has carved out a bloody path in the box office market. It seems that Shanghai men still have business minds in their bones. Their story is like Dream of Red Mansions colliding with Ode to Joy. One carries the shadow of the old-time family, and the other carries the ambition of a new-age woman. When Zhao Liying said I am from rural Hebei at the fashion festival, Feng Shaofeng was talking about film and television investment at the financial summit. This picture is really a bit like what was said in Fortress Besieged. People outside the city want to get in, and people inside the city want to get out. Today, female stars born after 1985 are collectively performing the drama of divorce equals career peak. Yang Mi and Zhao Liying have proved with their strength that the destination of contemporary independent women is not a wealthy family, but a film set. Data shows that the commercial value of top female stars soars by 37% on average after divorce, while male stars may face the risk of breakup equals outdated. It seems that the audience is no longer interested in grudges between wealthy families. Will their children who grew up in the hot searches feel as dazed as we do when we watch The Truman Show when they see their family photos when they were young? When the equestrian class meets the crew visit, when the bell of Jingam Temple meets the sound of the boards in Hangdian, this child born with a silver spoon in his mouth may understand the meaning of life is like a play better than his parents. Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying's names appeared in the same frame again, and my gossip radar sounded instantly. I was really emo for a long time when they got married and divorced suddenly, but now this memories came unexpectedly, and my little heart can't stand it. I was confused when they announced their marriage. One is the elegant and noble 8th prince, and the other is the stubborn and independent desperate 3rd mother. This style doesn't match no matter how you look at it. In the novel, does the drama of the overbearing president falling in love with me really exist in reality? There were also many different opinions about the reason for the divorce at the time, such as the relationship between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, the lack of time together, and the incompatibility of personality. All kinds of speculations were flying around, which was more exciting than a suspense drama. Now think about it, maybe it's just the simple 3 words unsuitable. Zhao Liying's fighting spirit is not something that everyone can appreciate. It feels like she is in a fighting state anytime and anywhere, and her career is much more important than falling in love. As for Feng Shaofeng, how should I put it, he is the kind of young master style? It's not that he is not good, but I always feel that he and Ying Bao are not from the same world. Just like when we ordinary people are in love, we can't wait to stick together 24 hours a day, but after marriage, the daily necessities of life are all messy. Romance? It doesn't exist. The same is true for celebrities. They are glamorous in front of the camera, but they still have to face the trivialities of life behind the camera. But then again, Zhao Liying is really cool. From a rural girl to the top of the 85 flowers, this counterattack is simply an inspirational blockbuster. This sister's career ambition is so impressive that I admire her without even leaning on the wall. She said that she wanted to leave her mark in this world, and this is not just talk. Look at her works over the years, which one is not a hit? This sister, she really understands life. Hey, think about my age, and still alone, it's really. Forget it, I'll just continue to eat melons. Feng Shaofeng is handsome, has a good family background, and a bright star path. Maybe it's just too smooth, so something is missing. When he is with Zhao Liying, he feels a little passive. Now it is said online that he is going to remarry and has even booked a wedding venue, saying that he wants to make up for the regrets of the past. Oh my god. If this news is true, it would be the reunion of the century. However, it is also possible that it is just hype. After all, in the entertainment industry, who can tell what is true and what is false? I personally think that the possibility of their remarriage is not high. After all, it is difficult to mend a broken mirror. Even if they reunite, it is difficult to go back to the past. Besides, Zhao Liying is in the midst of a booming career now. How can she have time for love? But I still hope that Ying Bao will be happy, whether it is with Feng Shaofeng or with others. After all, she deserves the best. The relationship in the entertainment industry is indeed more ups and downs than TV dramas. Yang Mi and Liu Keiwei's flash marriage once made countless people envious, and then they divorced in a low-key manner, which is still somewhat touching. Now there's news of reunion, true or false, and the onlookers are also confused. However, the emotional world in the entertainment industry is complicated, with less time together and more time apart, and high attention from the outside world. The slightest movement can easily be interpreted into various versions. But in the final analysis, feelings are still their own business. Whether they reunite or not, happiness is the most important. Do you think if they really reunite, will it be reunion or going the old way again? Yes, if they really reunite, the children should be the happiest. After all, no matter what, the reunion of parents is a warm companionship and sense of security for children. Imagine a family of 3 together again, the picture is really warm. However, the warmth and coldness of marriage is known by oneself, and no matter how much outsiders speculate, it is not as important as the true feelings of the parties involved. Some relationships are more cherished after separation, while some are really gone once they are gone. In any case, I still hope that they are happy. After all, whether they get back together or are just well on their own, true happiness is the most important thing.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.